Hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. Good times with Scar here, bringing you another creative fun time episode with Scar as we continue to build this amazing underwater house. In this episode, we are going to work on our furniture for our living room. We're going to make couches, chairs, and amazing chandeliers. So let's get this episode underway. Alright, and welcome back. And look at this. You have been asking me for years to make an XP farm or a mob grinder of some kind. Well, I finally created one with this door. Look at this poor little zombie. He's just dying away. Look at him go. So sometimes this area gets just piled up with, mob droppings and things of that nature. All right, so welcome back into the house, and our project here for today is the living room right here. So we've got this really awesome grand living room all set up and ready to go. And what we're going to do is we're going to build some chairs and some couches and one super awesome chandelier hanging off the ceiling up here, which will look super cool. So let's get started here with some of the basics. Whoops, wrong block. There we go. So like I mentioned in our previous episode, it's good to start with, a base floor like this, so it gives you the option later on to start with a slab floor if need be for different furniture choices. So that's what we decided to go with, a slab floor. The few design choices here. So some of the designs we're going to do are not like the most, I don't know what I call it, mainstream designs, for house building and things that you could use, but this is more of like a themed house. So some of the designs, I was a little bit worried that you guys might not like them, or, I was kind of going back and forth a little bit if I wanted to do something a little bit more, that could be, used in many different, designs and houses. But I decided to go for it. This is the themed house, and I wanted to make it, underwater themed. I want to use colors and resources that you can find under the sea, with some exceptions like snow and quartz and stuff like that, because we need those types of things for certain types of building. But yeah, I was like, I don't know if everybody's going to like this design, but I can't be worried about just, a few people, gotta, push the boundaries, try to do things that people don't know that they want to see. Sometimes like in certain designs or, products, sometimes you got to anticipate a little bit ahead of the time to kind of see what people don't know they want, So that's what I tried to figure out when I was designing this. I was thinking like, not everybody's gonna like the greens or the certain colors or whatever, but sometimes you got to push it a little bit. You got to push your designs and see where they kind of land you, because you're never gonna get anywhere by just doing the same old bland things. So we got some pretty interesting designs we're gonna do in this house. I've come up with a few. I did a lot of practicing over the week or the weekend to try to come up with some designs that are unique and go with the theme of being underwater. So I really do hope you guys enjoy them, and hopefully you can incorporate these into your underwater themed house and things of that nature. And there we go. We got our first set of furniture set up and ready to go. We've got our chairs, we've got our couch, and so let's add some bookcases. So we're just going to find them. Where are you, bookcases? There you are. So let me know what you would like to see for our next episode. So, whoa, hey-o, where'd you come? Oh, no. We lost. Okay, not bad. We only lost part of our chair. I opened up when I was trying to do some testing earlier on some different designs, and I lost all the progress I'd made with the water, getting rid of the snow. See, it got rid of that one, but it's okay. We're fine. But so let me know which designs you guys would like to see for our next episode. So I've got a couple ideas. Let's see, I'm just going to bring that across here. I've got a couple design ideas for things we could do. And one of them is, let's see, actually we're going to break that back and bring that across. Perfect, that's how we want it. We have a kitchen design I've got that's pretty cool. Now we are going to incorporate a lot of quartz because it looks pretty good with the design. And, underwater, we could create an end portal and go to the nether, but I'm not going to use any woods. I'm trying to avoid using any types of wood, cobble, anything like that in the house. I want it to be as close to underwater themed as possible. So something you would use, resources from the sea. All right, so we got that. So we can make a cool kitchen, dining room design. I even have a bedroom and bathroom kind of visualized in my head that we could do. So let me know what you guys want to see. So I will definitely build either one you guys say in the comments, because you know me and making decisions. They are not easily come by. They don't easily come by. I'm so bad at making decisions. So, and then we plant that in there. Got a little seaweed things up here. There we go. Perfect little seaweed guys. Awesome. All right, good. So now we've got to this point, and oh, hello there, Mr. Guardian. How are you? I love those things. They are truly one of the coolest things they've added to Minecraft in a very long time. Creature-wise, you know, like adding like creatures or animals, different types of things. You know, horses were awesome, but they lack the charm of the Guardians. So what I'm doing here is also working on adding a little bit of character to the house. I want the house to feel a little bit organic, like it has a living nature to it. Like Rapture, you know, from BioShock, how it leaked a lot. And, you know, it just had that kind of like almost feel like it was kind of alive. That's what we're trying to do with the house. Adding some of this coral, like it's starting to grow through the walls of the house and different things like that. Just trying to push the boundaries a little bit of design, trying some different things here. So that's what like I said before, you know, I really hope you guys enjoy some of these designs and trying to do something different, you know, not the same old designs and things of that nature. No, don't kill my couch. Okay, all right. You can partially destroy the chair. There we go. All right. So this stuff's growing out of the walls. Isn't that cool? So you can kind of make it, you know, come down a little bit there, and maybe it kind of grows up a little bit there and then come down like that. So it just looks like there's, you know, some organic nature to the house. I love it. Okay. Let's come over here. I'm going to place a few of these down too. So this is like coral, you know, growing out of the sides of the house. Now we could use our imagination if we want to say that the house is underwater, so we're actually in water, or it's, you know, airtight, sealed, you know, from the outside. So we could kind of decide which other way we want it. So this is one of the designs that, you know, I was going back and forth on was, you know, are you guys going to like it? Are you not going to like it? But I want to create... I just thought I heard a horse. All right, that was weird. I want to create seaweed. So this is like seaweed growing out from the blocks over here. So that's kind of the idea of, you know, being underwater. There's seaweed and there's different types of plant life on the bottom of the ocean. Unfortunately, Minecraft doesn't have a lot of options. If we were to, you know, have the house be flooded with water, these plants and different things like that would not work at all. But I just want to push it, you know, I want to push design a little bit, try some different things, and that's what we're doing. So we got these little seaweeds kind of growing out of the sides. Because, you know, if you have an underwater house, you know, you don't have, you know, pine trees, you know, you got seaweed and some strange and peculiar plants and things like that for your house plants and stuff. So just plant some of these along here. I think they look pretty good. I think they do. Get that down right there. Perfect. Get that right there. Right there. Awesome. So sorry if there's a bit of noise. There's, you know, that construction going on next door is getting a little aggravated when I need to record, and there's all this banging and sawing and things of that nature. Okay, so now we're going to put some, just a little bit of vines on the sides of these just to give them a bit more character. Now the question I have for you, is there a command to keep the vines from growing or spreading? I'm sure there is. There's got to be a command for that. But I was not sure at the start of this episode. I was like, is there a command? I wonder if there is, because we're probably going to need it so this doesn't get too, you know, out of control. There we go. Perfect. Very nice. All right, so give me 1 second here. Let me kind of catch my breath, and I'll be right back. All right, and welcome back. So I haven't quite decided what I want to do for the coffee table in the center here, because there's a lot of blank room in the middle there, as you can see. So we need to come up with a cool design for that. And yeah, so I just added a little bit more of this coral kind of growing out of the sides of the walls. And I love how it's leaking, you know, water down off the ceiling. I just love it. Let's see. Anything else I changed? I don't think so. I also, I did add this extra band of the dark Prismarine along here. So just got that down, and that was just a temporary block. So we're going to take out our magenta glass here, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. And then we're going to get out our cyan, and we're going to run that down the side here. Perfect. And we're going to do that on the same up here. And you guessed it, we're going to do the same on this side. Missed a few spots, and we'll just fill in the mistakes. Whoops, whoop, there. Oh, no, Scar. There you go. All right, and let's just do the other side. So there we go. So I think this is a solid chandelier design, but if you're not a fan of the colors, now you can swap that out for lime green or dark blue. Any of those colors would look fantastic also. And then we're just going to run this down to about here. There we go. No, not on any other side, just on these two. Check, perfect. Very, very good. Now we're just gonna run these along here. There we go. One more here, and one more there. Let's see, it's kind of hard to line them up, but there we go, we got it. And then we'll do the same along here. There we go. Perfect. So this is a really cool chandelier, kind of like bubbles or inspired kind of like a Chihuly stained glass sculpture of some kind. I don't know if you're familiar with that artist, but he makes some incredible stained glass or blown glass sculptures. Just absolutely amazing. Very, very cool. Let's see, bring those down. And let's put one right there. And yeah, there we go. Look at that. That is pretty darn cool. I love it. Let's see, we can make a few modifications. Let's see, let's say we move that up one more there, cut that off just a bit. And yeah, so we can kind of play with it a little bit more if we choose, like possibly add, you know, an extra rail across here or an extra pole just to kind of bring up. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that on the back side also. There we go. Just making a couple quick modifications and yeah, I like it. I think that looks really good. Really, really adds a lot to this section of the room. And yeah, so next, let's work on some coffee table designs. I don't have an exact design yet, so we're just gonna kind of play with it a little bit here. Do something like that, do something like that. Let's keep it lined up there. And let's go into our magical inventory and we'll find some blocks here. So stained glass is my current favorite block at the moment. Carpet is sometimes my favorite. So people are always asking, Scar, what is your favorite block? And I mentioned carpet for a while, but the stained glass has been my favorite for the last little bit. Oh, that's a cool coffee table. That's a cool one. But let's try one more, and then I'll get your guys' opinion maybe on some ones you guys like best. Let's try a little bit of stained glass as the actual pillars. What do you think about that? Yeah, let's actually do it that way so we keep the coral design to the walls like over there, and then we'll continue the class kind of like this. There we go. I like it. I think that looks good. Skeleton, he likes it too. Wow, I think we got a really cool little living room set up here with a pretty deep themed underwater sea, you know, kind of design. I think that's pretty darn cool. Let's just add a quick vine to this section here. And there we go. Let's add that over here. And yeah, I think this has an underwater type feel to it now. And yeah, well guys, this has been Good Times with Scar. And I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. And if you believe the video deserved a rating, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And I'm going to do the same in here. So we're just going to take out this block here and just start placing them down here. So after we get the floors built today, we are going to do quite a bit of finishing work upstairs where we're going to kind of clean up some of the walls from the outside that, you know, certain design things, you know,